Reflectives. How can joy, entered in solitude, listen to voices in voids? Those long past or passing have emptied their bodies of sound. If only silence could sing, however muted the words, unheard music could entertain euphorias, manias, planes, shifts in tectonic moods. We met in time within the same dimension, the nightscape where we woke although we slept. The base of the declensions widened while we dreamt, atop an apex where love's brazen monument leapt without intent into a prurient air. We came like mirrors shattered by a concept, like windows narrowed as the lights pass through, diffracting in an instant, filled with orange fire and crystal blue. A comet's tail that followed the orbit of a planet shadowed the resplendent stream from which it flowed. Glaciers crack and shatter in the sea. I see a blue wall plummet like a thought down the mind of me. Material or not, I watch as mirrored splinters fall from plane to plane to plane through oceanic brain, waves that melt the frozen particles. Surrounded by deflections and refractions that liquefy into light they leave, raindrops down a sluice, splinters, liquefactions, things that become diffuse, scatter through a sieve, reflectives into an atmosphere slurried through the ear, into the rising water's endless wave. I see their voices heard in other light, bending in reflections, in shafts that spin in cylinders of colors they contain, black, white, red, green. A whirling center blends the escalations, fluid at their peak, whether to sing or speak by varying degrees in revelations, or find a way to leave that space for home. Mangroves and harbor and sea, sand-splintered light, whitecaps and sea foam, seminal, bright. Chill in the sun-spinning reverie, I pass through a network of stars, nesting in stellar light, silvered in filigree, into a thought, a nebulae mass, a vague definition that glazes our eyes, watches as shadows pass, grazing our high rise that sways on its floating foundation. Wild wind reflexive, here where our live spirits live, beyond the deep reach of the sun. Through all these things, absent of things, ascendancy elevates stairs, steeped in assumptive, submerged in belongs, straight-line subjectives displaced but aware, emerging from ecstasy touched, in a reverie, steps into changes, otherwise air would breathe in, listen, breathe in again, alter the in until outward, then spin, distilled into thought, lithes on a bright, layered wind, whose spirits I caught, settled on skin and in mind, in the gist of abstraction and easy reflection, advances perspective, if undefined. Then nature arises, chiseled as grace, a quiet as gentle the ways of your eyes, angular light on your face, dark stars eclipsed by bright skies. There is no being left for us, no end. Three shadows alive on the sand are stars that are etched on your hand. Mirror to a mirror, wind within a wind.